So speaking of rebellions, speaking of giving the man the middle finger here. So this was an article in Bloomberg today, according to Alex Gladstein over on Noster. So against bureaucracy, Christopher Salas sells coffee from a tiny sidewalk stand in downtown La Paz, Bolivia's capital. Most of his customers pay him in Bolivianos, but some buy with SATOSHIS, the smallest unit of Bitcoin. A QR code is displayed at Salas kiosks, links to his crypto wallet from Blink, a Salvadoran company. And Salas says, I'm not the only one using Bitcoin. There's a barbershop over there and a gym that also accepts SATOSHIs. I thought that was really interesting. The fact that Bloomberg is referring to it as SATOSHIs and not Bitcoin. Isn't it? Some buy with SATOSHIs, the smallest unit of a Bitcoin. This is in Bloomberg, keep in mind. I'm not the only one using Bitcoin. There's barbershop over there in a gym that also accepts SATOSHIs. Salas says doing business with crypto isn't just a practical move. It's also a form of rebellion. For me, it's a way to preserve the value of my savings, but also a way to go against the system, against the bureaucracy, he said. So why is that? Why would Bitcoin be a form of rebellion? Why would it be going against bureaucracy? And that's what I've been saying. That's exactly what I've been saying for the last little while on this channel, is that it's going to be business owners that drive the adoption. Why? Because it's a better store of value. That's what they said. It's a way to preserve the value of my savings. It's a better store of value. Bitcoiners understand that. And I'm not pointing at you. That's number one. Bitcoiners understand that it's the best store of value. Two, it's a rebellion. It's a way to say, you know what? Whoever thinks that they need to monitor and see every transaction that I make and that what I accept and what I sell, you don't need to. Because when you send somebody peer-to-peer like a barber or for a coffee, when you send somebody peer-to-peer SATOSHIs, nobody's in between. Nobody knows that transaction happened. That's a rebellion. But plus, then you throw in the fact that there's no fees. There's no merchant fees like there is with the typical business. Like our Shopify pays like 3.5 to 4% every time somebody buys something from us. No merchant fees. And instant settlement. So that business owner, the person who has the kiosk, they don't have to wait 3 or 4 days for their bank to receive the money from the Visas or the MasterCards or the Interac machines. It happens instantly settles. So it's like, why wouldn't it? And that's kind of one of my main underlying themes around Bitcoin and why I'm so excited about this is like, it just makes sense. And when things make sense, when it's more effective, more efficient, more logical, humans will eventually, slowly, but humans will eventually evolve into that. That's what we've always done. That's why we've survived for as long as we have. We always find the most efficient way of doing things. And to me, Bitcoin is the most efficient, powerful thing that has ever existed before. So it's only a matter of time before people start to figure this out. And again, it's the business owners, the people who are adding value in the form of products and services. They're the ones who are going to drive this next wave of adoption, because they're going to say, hey, why would I take fiat dollars? If you don't want them, why would I want them? Why would I have to go through the process of accepting shitty fiat and converting it into Bitcoin so I can save in that? You want to pay me? You want my products and services? You can pay me directly in Bitcoin. Why would I have to go through the process of having a bank account, having to wait, having to pay fees? Why would I have to do that? I'm the one adding the value here. Like, that's the shitty thing about the system that we have now, is like business owners take it up the butt, honestly. And I don't mean to sound, hopefully there's no kids watching right now, but business owners get bent over in transactions. The consumer doesn't even see the half of it, of what business owners go through. So Bitcoin is it's a rebellion. It's a revolution. It's common sense. It's logic. And eventually everybody's going to get to that point. It just takes time. But again, that's the opportunity right now. That's why you can still buy 880 Satoshis for $1.